The first Grand Slam of the year is well underway, and the next chapter in one of today's rivalries could be written in Melbourne. But a contender for the greatest rivalry ever saw just one encounter in Australia. John McEnroe and Ivan Lendl met in the 1989 quarter-finals, with Lendl triumphant en route to his first Australian Open title. By that time, the American and the Czech had been fighting it out for more than a decade. Their styles and personalities could not have been more different.
In the juniors, I think we both knew that we were sort of above the fray and sort of at the top, and there was a hunger. I could see a hunger in him, and I think he could see it in me, so we were going to have to deal with each other down the road.
Few matchups captured the public imagination quite like Lendl versus McEnroe. There was something special when these two took to the court.
I think the two styles, and him attacking me, defending, and trying to power through him from the baseline, and also always meeting in big matches and trying to win. You do that enough times, it becomes a rivalry, and people like that.
I was watching as a kid them battling on all surfaces, on grass, on hard court, on clay court. Two completely different type of the guy. You had John, who is temper all over, coming in, lefty like me. Then you have a Lendl, unbelievable worker, unbelievable player. Always the same face. It was great to watch.
We played differently. We brought out the best and the worst in each other at times, but that's sort of what makes it exciting.
Ivan's won his fair share, and John has won his fair share. I think obviously the fire and intensity, brought out the best of them when they played against each other.
We didn't maybe know how much or how often or how big of an occasion, but I think it may turn out bigger and better than we even thought.
It was a rivalry for the ages, but McEnroe and Lendl remain an inspiration for today's generation on the ATP World Tour. Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, we've got all the action as Australia crowns its champion for 2015. And don't miss our date with a living legend. We speak to one of the all-time greats, Rod Laver. Don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com for your 24/7 breaking news, and talk with us on Facebook and Twitter in English and Spanish. See you next week.